Eternal Man says, Rowan, do you think religion will die out within the next few centuries? I don't think religion will die out. So my answer would be no. Why? Why don't I think religions will die out? It's because I think there's always going to be people who desperately cling to religion like a child will cling to their baby blanket. It's comforting. It's such a comfort for religion to have religion. People will always be afraid of death. People will always want there to be an afterlife. And that's why religion will never die out, in my opinion. You're always going to have religions. It's going to change. It's going to, in many instances, religion is going to become more secular, right? There's going to be a lot of different types of New Age religions. There's going to be, I think, a rise in reincarnation. I think there's going to be a huge rise in the amount of people that believe in reincarnation, that also consider themselves secular, that maybe they would call God a force, right? People like Katy Perry, right? Now with her rhetoric and her little live streaming her life to the world, she did a interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and she's kind of pushing for this New Age religion where people believe in reincarnation, they believe in the soul, but it's not like your old religions. It's not like the Abrahamic religion. It's not like Islam and all this stuff. I think those Abrahamic religions are going to die off slowly, but they're still going to be there. They're not going to die off for good. But you're going to see a huge rise in secular religion, but there's always going to be people wanting to think that there's an afterlife. Always going to be that, because the fear of death is too prominent. People want to think that their soul goes on. They want to believe in the soul. And for that reason, even if we have life extension technology, even if people are living in, even when people don't die from aging, they'll still die from accidents. They'll still die from horrible tragedies like even terrorist attacks, right? And when people die, they want to think that their family is still alive somewhere. And that's what they're going to think. Because people believe it comes to wishful thinking, right? People, it's wishful thinking. They want there to be an afterlife. They want to survive after death. They want their family to survive after death. That's what it boils down to. And actually, I hope religion doesn't die out, because I think it is doing some good. Like I talked earlier, I was saying that religion can help make people behave more morally. So it could make people behave kind of like out of the fear of God. They fear the repercussions of this hypothetical God, and I think that's good. People should fear the hypothetical God. People should have that morality based upon that fear. And I hope they do, because that's going to make the world safer for me, right? The more we can promote the fear of the hypothetical God, the more we can get people to wonder, oh my gosh, might I be judged for all my evil wickedness? We can promote that idea. If people actually buy into that, they won't be as evil, and they'll be afraid of God, and therefore will be safer. You get it? We'll be safer. We want people to be kind of restrained by their own religion, by their own fears. We don't want them to think they have free reign and they can get away with doing anything. We don't want a satanic kind of religion where people think, oh, I can do what thou wilt and I don't have to answer to anybody. And I won't be judged for what I do, and it's all, I can do whatever I want. And this is not good for a high-functioning society. I would rather Christianity was promoted to the world. I'd rather people felt restrained by their Christian morals and the Ten Commandments and all that stuff. Because it's promoting morality, you get it? So I hope religion doesn't go away. I'm not an anti-theist by any means. No. I'm fine with religion. As long as it's not as long as it's not a particular religion. As long as it's not, I guess a lot of religions are death cults. As long as this religion is not promoting violence, as long as the religion isn't promoting death to non-believers, as long as the religion isn't promoting stoning people for things, or as long as the religion isn't throwing gays off of buildings, that kind of thing will be bad. We don't want that kind of religion, and I hope that kind of religion does die out. Death to infidels, that kind of thing. We don't want that. So